Alright. Let's see just what we end up. Sheep for Epsilon Knight. Sounds good. Capcom. Huh. I totally forgot this was made by Capcom. So yes. Sheep. And nothing to do with Sheep in the Big City, or Shaun the Sheep, or, oh, what was it? The Looney Tunes. Ralph and Sam. Yes, just sheep. Interesting. So yes, basically, Sheep is a puzzle game, more or less. Kinda nifty. Yeah. Why not Harry for the collie's name? Doesn't really much matter. Well, to a sheep, nothing else exists. Sheepman. Okay, then. Years before Mega Man 10. Okay, so Sheepman is Tutorial Man, rescuing 2 sheep. Wow. All sorts of options here. Doesn't seem like much of a rescue if they're being carted off in a sort of a thing like that, a giant truck. Yeah. So that is the gist of the game already. Basically, you have... each stage will have different types of sheep that you can choose, different types of dogs you can use, and you just herd the sheep along towards the goal. And there will be things that will distract the sheep or prevent them from reaching the goal. And you can see the sheep X'd out there. Come on, you. And yeah, it starts off very, very easy. Oh, good night, Arklon and Tenta. Oh, apparently you can just outright kill sheep. I didn't think the game would go that far. Let's try a different type of sheep this time. Let's try gentle sheep. Presumably that will have an effect on our score and such. Okay, so we got that type of stuff there. What's going on over here? Oh, more sheep. Guess I should have realized that. Doesn't seem to want to cross that, so, like, let's actually listen to the sheep. do we hold a sheep? Well, that zooms. Oh. Okay, that's different. Did not think that as a dog we could just pick up a sheep in our paws and walk around with it. And now we have candy. What do we do with candy? Well, anyways, we weren't able to obtain all the stars, but that's okay. I think they're just for points. Okay, so yeah. Let's try I guess the rock sheep. Oh, that looks very weird. Looks like this time we will be able to lose sheep by having them going off into the water. How do we get you out of there? Yeah, like that. Oops. Well, rock sheep will follow a boombox, so that's good to know. Where's that last sheep? So apparently they each have individual names. Which of course does make sense, but... where's that last sheep? There's still a sheep here somewhere. What the... Now we are Super Dog, flying around. These jumps, man. No, 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 get away from that water. You know what? You're getting picked up. Also, the time limits on these early stages are incredibly generous. Guess that's to be expected, though. Also nifty to have the first stage that actually has a sheep which is hidden. I'm pretty sure that was not one that just wandered away and bounced over there. I'm pretty sure it was there from the start. And going for the final type, the cool type. It's like all the ones up to now have been some level of tame, except this guy. This guy is not tame in whatsoever. Or in any way whatsoever. Let's try Speak Good. Oh no. That's pretty cool. Okay, so, yeah, they miraculously... Oh, really? Well, Robin the sheep has been electrocuted. And I'm amazed that the others were not, you know, crushed by Combine. Where's the, Oh, right. Okay, so you guys get down that way further. Being careful about the Combine. Where'd the rest of you go? Oh no, I gotta be careful about the Combine as well. We don't want either threshed sheep or threshed dog here. Any kind of mulching of animals is a thing we want to avoid. Oh, what? That's a thing. I don't know why that's a thing, but okay. No. Yeah, we're not gonna be playing with the cool sheep anymore. It's just a bit much. So let's keep out of the chicken coops. Yes, wrecking the scarecrows, that's a thing that is good. That we are fine with. Who cares if the carrot feast... Oh, hey! It was eating the carrots. Didn't even notice that initially. Alright, so there's still 2 left here somewhere. Whereabouts? Oh, off in the corner. I don't seem to have any kind of a run button. I do have a sneak slowly, sort of crouch button. And I didn't realize that there was a shortcut there. Oh, never mind, it's not a shortcut, it's just a, another set of grates. So I didn't realize I could hold on to 2 at the same time. Okay. So aside from the one that got electrocuted, we're doing really well. Let's check the sheep. Oh. Well, that just tells us how many of each of them we have at the moment. Wait, what? We just did this! Oh wait, oops, didn't realize I had clicked play again. That makes sense then. What? Flying sheep superhero. That is certainly interesting. So we're starting to get up there in sheep numbers now. Alright, so... how do we get the sheep out of there? Oh. Dominoes. How do we knock that over? Let's try... oh. We just drive sheep into it. Okay. Yeah, we do still have that one that bounced across the, thing there, but we'll get back to that eventually. Come on, put him down. Or them down, apparently. Not like we don't have more than enough time to chase after one sheep that went astray. Okay, so how do we put down candy? No, we just hit B. Good to know. At some point I will probably likely want to use that. Doesn't really seem necessary for this stage, though. Yeah. I forgot, when you have candy, you can no longer bark. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, into the... come on, into the domino. Run into it. There you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and use that then. Although I didn't know sheep were candy lovers. Didn't really know sheep had a sweet tooth. What does this say? Onto sheep button? What? What is it? Okay, we must know. There's a button over there, which is apparently a sheep button. The heck is a sheep button? Uh-huh. And what does that accomplish? What did our sheep button do? And where did our flying sheep go? He sort of disappeared entirely. Oh well. Who knows what the sheep button does. Doesn't really matter much. We gotta get these guys into the truck and presumably carted off to the slaughterhouse. Okay, so only one left. Is that one way back at the beginning? I still don't know what that little medallion thing is, or not medallion, but the trophy thing. And the music is indeed going faster to let us know we are running out of time. Very long ways away from running out of time, but we have less time available than we did before. Also, the cows don't seem to care, so that hint about don't get stepped on by the cows doesn't really seem to, you know, actually affect anything. Not so much, actually. Like, you know, there are loads and loads of restaurants that will serve lamb chops, but not nearly in, like, any kind of mass-produced kind of way. It's more a smaller market kind of thing. Oh, that's cool. I guess we are now in bonus stage mode. And also we are in permanent run mode. This is actually kind of hard. Let's go back to the method of just run up and grab them. It's a whole lot easier than the other method. I'm really hoping that the amount being murdered here is not affecting my actual totals, that only the amount that I'm saving will be affecting that. Oops. As I grab two and throw them both into the electric fence. Not what I intended, little sheepies. Oh well, we saved 11, and we murdered 33. Jeez. And we have pretty good totals for the number of sheep we've saved. But yes, I think we are basically closing in on... Well, we made it to the next sort of story point there, so yes. And off the sheep go, yet again. At the neighbor's ranch. So I guess that's what's happening here. They're not being sent to the slaughterhouse, they're just being sent home. The sheep have wandered, and we don't have a, what's the name of that nursery rhyme? Wow, my mind is totally blanking now. Little Bo Peep. We don't have a Little Bo Peep to go find them, so we just send the dogs out after them. But yes, I think we have seen about enough of sheep. Pretty cool little sort of action-y, puzzle-y kind of game sort of thing. There are obviously a lot of things which are very similar to this style, as that basic programming of the things will run away from you and you have to lead them where you want them all to be. Yeah, definitely very solid game, very good gameplay. Let's see, how do we get back? Like, how do we exit out? So I think there were other things we could have checked out. So what is... well, let's check the options first of all. That's kind of nifty. Play Catch the Sheep game? Okay, yeah, it's that particular minigame. Let's not go anywhere near that. Let's try the Border Collie this time. Okay, so it's the same story-wise. And Sheepman is still being creepy. And it's the same level-wise. Except it seems we have different sheep there initially. Okay, so basically the same thing with different sheep? Maybe? I guess? But yeah, this has been Sheep for the GBA. It is one of the very, very early titles. This came out in 2002, so I think that was less than a year after the Game Boy Advance was released. Definitely a solid title, pretty fun gameplay, enjoyable stuff. So yeah, very highly recommended on this one. Pretty cool for most gamers out there for this style of game.